Hello everyone, my name is Danny, and this is going to be my review for the Happytime Murders. This is a 2018 film starring Melissa McCarthy, a couple other well-known actors as human beings, and then very many well-known voice talents as some of the Muppets. So basically, the storyline of this, if you want to call it a storyline, is that there's this show for Muppets in the movie that is really popular, and the cast from that starts dying, and this Muppet cop and Melissa McCarthy as a cop have to find out who's killing off this cast of characters. So I'll just start off by being real here for a second and saying that this is a really good mystery. It really is. I thought it was a good mystery. I would say that if you go to see this and you keep your expectations low and you're able to just try and figure out, who is the murderer, try and enjoy some of the jokes and just leave it at that, you'll walk out of this movie pretty well, like I did. I didn't know what to expect. I knew there was going to be raunchiness, and there's a lot of that. But other than the raunchiness, this movie actually delivers as a good story. So, as far as the raunchiness goes, I know that some people will, laugh the whole time, like some people in my theater. And there'll be some people like me and some other people in my theater that don't laugh at every joke, that don't understand why they had to do something that raunchy. There's going to be a lot of kind of torn feelings on this. It's not as funny as Team America. It's not as funny as South Park. I would say that this is on the level of we know what we were getting, but it didn't really deliver the whole time because it wanted to be a real movie and have a real storyline. And so you got to kind of pick and choose, what you're going to be upset with and what you're going to be bored with and what you're going to enjoy. And so I'd say between the three feelings for me, I enjoyed the mystery a lot. I thought that was a really cool part of the movie. I thought that, they could have expanded on it. They could have made it better. They could have drawn out the ending a little bit more. But it was all really handled well. There's a flashback scene that it keeps going back to, and that always, in every movie that we've ever seen, is very effective and very good. So I'm just going to kind of focus on that. Yeah, I laughed at this cow being milked. Yeah, I laughed at Muppets having sex. Yeah, I laughed at, some of the name calling between Phillips and Edwards, the cops. But there's some things that were funny. But I got to be honest and say Melissa McCarthy, I don't know if she just kind of got like spun in a wheel of Melissa McCarthy old ways of being funny, but I didn't think she was that funny. And I think she's going to hopefully work on that and not do the same old stuff all the time. But her performance in this reminded me of something like Tammy. And Tammy was nothing. Do any of you remember her doing Tammy? It was I don't know, just her performance, just her character, just her way of talking. Weren't very cop-like. They weren't very assertive. They weren't very personal. Everything she was doing wasn't very good. So I gotta kind of rely on the Muppets to make this movie, and all of them did. All the effects and everything, all the the motions and the way of interacting, all of that was good. So it kind of made up for Melissa kind of sucking on this movie, and yeah. So where does that leave us, right? The Happytime Murders is enjoyable. I tell people to watch it, but I can't imagine that I'll ever own it. So I just, with these kind of movies, you see it once, that's enough. It was really funny. It was okay. It is what it is. It's not trying to be anything else, but it kind of did try and be something else by being a really good movie. It just had all this other stuff, and if it's not funny the whole time, then I mean it's only an hour and a half long. It wasn't funny the whole time. So I'm gonna give the Happytime Murders a B, and suggest to see it at least once in your life so that you can say that you saw the rated R version of Muppets, and there you go. It'll fulfill your life by seeing it once. So thanks a lot, guys. My name is Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would, and enjoy your movies. Thanks a lot.